What's up? Welcome back. Today we are going to learn some secrets on TikTok. It's gonna be the family tea that you didn't find out until you got older. Let's just get right into the videos, shall we?
What's the family tea that you found out once you got older? I'll go first. So growing up, I always knew that my grandmother would lie about what year she was born, right? And I would always ask my mother like why she would do that. And my mother would tell me she went to jail for a friend. It wasn't until I was 17 years old that I found out my grandmother went to jail for running a back alley schmishmorshin clinic during the Roe v. Wade era. So when I say there ain't no in my blood, there really ain't no in my blood. And I'll remind y'all that making schmishmorshins illegal will only take away access to safe schmishmorshins.
Very true. Very true.
What's the family tea that you found out once you got older?
Okay, let's see if I can fit it in. So I just found out last year from my cousin, who is 6 months younger than me, that it was always known to her that she was not supposed to ever spend alone time with grandma.
Huh?
She was always encouraged to go and hang out with grandpa.
What?
Essentially, everybody knew that grandma wasn't okay in the head. My grandma is the reason why my mom got DID. My grandma is the reason why I got DID. No one protected me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They all thought that I was stronger because I wasn't as shy and delicate as my cousin.
Wow, that's scary.
And maybe that's true. So I'm glad she didn't have to put up with what I had to put up with.
Wow, I'm really sorry.
What's the family tea that you found out once you got older? I'll go first.
I look like shit, but this is So my great-great-grandfather, he would travel a lot, disappear for months for his job. Back then, they didn't have cell phones. My grandma, my great-great-grandma, would stay home and take care of my grandma and her sisters. The thing is, my grandma got really sick. So back then, it wasn't as prominent. It had just kind of slowed down in the island. But what they had was if a family had a black kid or a kid they couldn't afford, they would give it to another family, and the other family would have them, feed them, clothe them, everything. But the family would use them as maids, so they could win what they're getting. Well, my grandpa got this lady, and by lady I mean a 13-year-old, to come in and take care of my grandma. Chinging, my grandma, after giving birth to, I think, 13 children, this little girl is now 16 and suddenly pregnant with my grandfather's baby.
Oh my gosh, no.
So she does the same thing as my grandma did, which is give birth to a bunch of babies. Fast forward in history, we thought that, 13 from a woman and 12 from another was going to be like the most our grandpa did. No. To this day, we have people from different islands in the Caribbean who reach out to our family telling us that they finally found what family they belong to and somehow they're connected to us. And there has been 52 kids that have surfaced around the Caribbean that were my grandfather's.
Your grandfather's disgusting.
Fathered by my grandfather. So basically,
terrible person.
My great-grandfather was just giving it all to everybody, getting women pregnant everywhere, and then walking away.
And young children.
So yeah, I have a ton of great uncles and aunts.
Oh my god, it feels so bad.
I'm talking about not even 2 years ago, we found 3 of them.
Yeah, that's so disgusting.
There's
why are men?
There's 64 kids now that are officially his kids.
It's so irresponsible and disgusting.
Including the 12 my great grandma had, and then what I called my great grandma because she was the one that was alive when I was
This is actually a super
born.
depressing video, just so we all know.
12. So.
Horrible.
What's the family tea that you found out once you got older?
Look, I don't know if I could fit this in 60 seconds, but I'm gonna try. This is for spiritual talk and for my African people. Let's go. So as a kid, I always thought my father was the oldest of his family. But that came to be a lie because recently he just introduced me to his big brother. And when I tell you I saw this man's face, and when he spoke, something activated in me,
What?
I would not lie to you. So after speaking to this man, my mama pulled me to the side and said, do not engage that man again. I said, wow, ma, what's wrong? You know why he was kicked out your family? Nah, I don't know nothing about this man, ma. Hey, ever since you were a child, me and this man have been engaging in spiritual warfare and I have been kicking his ass.
Okay.
My uncle been trying to hex my mama for
Why?
years. And she's been whooping his ass.
That's funny.
My uncle is one of the biggest voodoo priests in
Wow.
Ghana.
Wow, and your mom won. Good job,
Y'all really
Mom.
blew it up and made me do a part 2
Part
to
2,
this.
you guys.
Yeah, you people love family drama. Oh, okay. Okay, so again, shout out to Spiritual Tik Tok and my Africans.
Shout out.
Let's do this. Okay, so y'all gotta understand that this whole feud was between my dad and my uncle. My mom had nothing to do with it. It's their past that just came in and carried over to my mom since they got together. My mom just decided to end that. So she takes me back to the beginning when this guy appeared to her. You see, I had a dream that something was happening to us while we were sleeping in our house back in Ghana, and something was not right. I was shivering cold in the dream. I was very cold, and I felt like I was dying. Something was attacking me and freezing me. As soon as I felt I was going to sleep away, I heard your grandmother scream my name. She said, hey! And when she screamed, I snapped out and I saw this shadow figure. And I tried to defend myself and I pulled the face down. And when I put the face, I saw this man's face. I pulled his face down, he disappeared. He started to run. He tried to disappear away, but I remembered his face. If you remember, you were about 7 or 8. I woke you up out of your sleep. It was a hot night, but you remember the bed sheets were frozen hard. Full context, y'all gotta understand that where we used to live in Ghana when I was growing up, we had no central air, no AC or nothing, so it was impossible to have frozen bed sheets. So my mom woke me up when I was about 8 years old, and lo and behold, the bed sheets were frozen cold, and my brother was shivering. So what did my mom do, you might ask? So there was a day that your uncle was supposed to come visit your father to talk about whatever they talk about, because he always regularly comes to visit your father. And when he comes upstairs. He never stays downstairs to call him. He comes up the stairs and he calls him upstairs. Remember that. To show him that he is messing with the wrong woman. Before he came, I put a barrier from the steps, from downstairs to upstairs, that if he meant harm to my family, he will not be able to climb those stairs. So listen, every time he takes a step on these stairs, his legs will be on fire and he wouldn't be able to move. And if he resisted, he will end up in the hospital. Okay, so I asked him what happened that day. I asked my dad what happened that day, right? So my uncle comes to see my father regularly all the time, but today he came to come see my father and he didn't climb up the stairs. He kept calling my father to come downstairs. Why? My father said that every time this man took a step to come upstairs, he yelled out in pain because he felt like his legs were on fire, like something was going on. To the point where he said he couldn't move, man. He was about to faint, and then he fainted. My mama sent my uncle to the hospital for about 2 weeks.
Well, good. He meant harm.
never came
He
back
meant
to the
harm.
house. On the first encounter.
Wow. Voodoo's real, right?
What is the family tea that you found out once you got older?
First of all, this is a hot mess, okay? At the age of 21, okay? At the age of 21, some lady that envied my mama so bad that because my mom was single mom raising us, shout out to single moms, this lady dated black magic to separate our family. Ooh, it gets juicy. We didn't know, but she eventually confessed, Allah made her talk and told the truth. This is how she told the truth. She was like, hey, I'm not gonna say my mom. Hey, so-and-so. There was a lady on the line, one of those lines that you listen to Quran from. Oh yeah, she was like, okay, there was a lady who confessed that, asking for forgiveness because she did a black magic on 3 different family members. One of them has 6 boys and 2 girls. She's talking about my family, okay? She was like, yeah, I did that so she doesn't reach any potential in life, and that her kids become what is it called? Go to jail,
Why?
be useless, never get along, and etc. Like, if you guys want full detail, I got you. I'm gonna tell you. Long story short, the lady was like, oh, the lady was asking for forgiveness, and she said that when she did the black magic on the family, she put it inside a body, and whatever the sihr was done on was buried within the. Oh my God, that still just gives me chills. Moving forward,
successful?
moving forward, 2017, that same lady. I had a baby with her freaking nephew.
No. Why?
Moving forward, the same man did black magic on my ass and my daughter.
What?
And I found out this June 12th that we passed, that my own baby daddy
On
did
you
black magic
and
on
your
me.
daughter.
And his auntie did black magic on my mama when I was 21. If you want the whole detail, the whole story, and that family is not stopping. They really want me gone, bro. They want me gone. So like, my whole entire house was possessed. Everything out. No couch, no furniture, no nothing. No bed. This man put black magic on my bed. On the wall on my bed. On my couch. Behind my mirror. I have videos. This man talking from inside my body. When I say people envy and jealousy, oh my God, oh my God. I end up having baby with the man whose family that wanted my family gone.
It's so bad.
Oh, I got goosebumps. Girl, I got goosebumps. If you want the whole story, let me know. I got you guys. It's a mess. It's a hot mess. It's still going. La ilaha illallah.
Honestly, that was enough. I don't know if I even need the full story because that was scary. Why would you do black magic on your own baby? What possible reason is there to ever do black magic on your own baby or on the mother of your child? Like, why are you trying to... Okay, definitely why are you doing it on anyone, but like really on the people, on your family? Gosh. That was some different drama than I was expecting. A little bit scary and freaky and just terrible. So thank you for watching something terrible. I really appreciate you being here. I've got new videos coming out all the time. Check out my channel, subscribe if you feel like it, leave a comment, all that stuff. I will see you guys in the next one, okay? Bye.